Hello and welcome to TWL Sons. This is a Suzuki Ignis in a flame orange pearl. So this is a SZ5, which does mean it's a top of the range model. So being a top of the range, some of the standard features that you will notice on this car will be a reverse camera, keyless entry, you've got the indicators on the side mirrors there. Coming around you'll have LED running out daylights with the projector headlights. So these are automatic lighting as well, with the dual sensor control up the top there. So what that does, it obviously picks up objects or vehicles moving in front of you. So if you're not quick enough to hit the brakes, it will brake for you. So just open up the driver's door there. As you can see, no marks or scratches or anything like that. And then just coming around to show you the driver's seat. There is a little bit of wear here that you can see, but nothing, no rips or any disagreeable odours or any staining or anything like that, and exactly the same for the headliner. So being an SZ5 top of the range does mean that you get front and rear electric windows, as well as the option to manual lock, and then you've got the mirror adjustment there. Now this being obviously just does not offer you the electric folding, so it would be a case that you just pull the mirror in like so and push it up. So if you do want to bring them in, very easily done. Take you to the offside rear passenger door now. So just showing you over around. Now this is not any scratch or anything like that. I think that is just a bit of fluff, something that's quite easy to get rid of. But again, inspection of the seats in the back there with ISOFIX. So if you have got children or grandchildren, perfect car for that. So you can lock those seats in. And then just as I open the boot, nice, deep and spacious, offering you a cabin light there. Now the split seating, it is a 50-50, so this is only a 4-seater, so not a 5-seater. It does mean you can have the control of rolling the seats backwards and forwards. So if you want more boot space, you can take advantage of that by rolling the seats forward, just like so. Now I'm going to bring you over to the near side rear passenger door. Again, no marks or scratches on that, and to show you the passenger seat on this side. So you have got the normal cloth fabric with a design in the centre there. One cup holder, two cup holder, and a third one in there. So you've got 3 cup holders in the back of that car, 2 in the front there, as well as 2 more on the side. So you'll never run out of places to put your cup of coffee, that's for sure. So now we're on the near side front passenger door with the silver trim on the door handle there. Again, showing you the passenger seat, no marks or stains or any scratches whatsoever. So let's bring you back around again and I'll show you some of the electronics inside of that vehicle. So you've got the keyless entry on the button there, so you've got the keys in your pocket, easy access. And as we come down and have the seats in the vehicle, I'll show you down the front here. So you've got your stop start button there with the traction control and the auto start stop. So auto start stop means that the engine will turn off intermittently when you come to a full stop, but you can turn that off if you don't want it on. And then I come onto the steering wheel. This is your cruise control button. So push the button and then set on the speed limit that you don't, and you do have the option with a limiter as well. It does come with Bluetooth as standard. So you've got your answer and hang up and then your point of interest button. But if you do connect your phone via Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you can push and hold down to use Google Assist or Siri and ask a question, like where's the destination, or put a certain music on. So you've got the infotainment buttons controlled on the steering wheel there as well. So you are listening to a DAB radio station or listening to your music. You can flip, as well as put the volume up or down, as well as select mode. So when I select mode, you'll notice that it changes throughout what's available. So available on these are FM, AM, DAB radio, as well as the USB and auxiliary. So this vehicle, being 1.5 years old, it has done 14,919 miles, which is still under the average mileage. So roughly call it 7,500 miles a year. So the vehicle does have front and rear manual window wipers, so they're not automatic wipers, but you do have automatic lighting with front and rear fog lights. So as I bring you straight down to here, so this is the automatic gearbox. Now it does not light up here for what gears there is, so it will show you on there. So as I start changing through the gears, you'll notice that it changes it to drive manual as well. So you do have flappy paddles to go up and down through the gears. So if I push up, that will obviously tell me that I can't do that because I'm not moving, but you do have the option for manual gearbox to, if you wanted to take over. Reverse camera, so these do not have the lines, so if I turn the steering wheel, the lines do not turn where you're going to turn up. More so it's just going to give you a rough guiding distance between you and the object behind you. So there are no parking sensors, but you can add them if you do want to. Just ask one of us and we'll be more than happy to assist you in the costume for doing so. So just below the climate control there, you have got your lane departure warning as well as the radar brake. You can turn these off if you want to. So you've got your 12-volt port there, as well as your auxiliary and your USB charging point where you connect your phone for CarPlay or Android Auto. Coming to the climate control, so this is only available in top of the range models. So if you did go for an SZ model, you would have manual adjustments for temperature and wind speed, etc. But very straightforward. It's obviously 0.5 degree at a time, different variation of wind speeds, and then the direction of where you want that wind to be blowing. So, last but not all least will be the infotainment screen. So you have got your radio options in there, in that option there. So that does mean that you get, as I said before, FM, AM, DAB radio, as well as, if I hit the media, your iPod, USB, Bluetooth as well. Does come with built-in satellite navigation. Now this does obviously European maps, but it isn't something that gives you live traffic data. So if you were to enter a destination, it would only give you an estimated time frame that you would get there based on your movements and the traffic movements, but it will not tell you if there's an accident or anything like that, unfortunately. Road closures normally, because that's quite something that's set up in the DAB radio through vehicle announcements. As I said earlier, Bluetooth is a standard option in these cars, and then you've got your smartphone link. So smartphone link will give you the option to use your phone via Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. I hope you found this video really helpful, and I really hope that you would like to come and see this lovely Ignis. If you fancy a test drive, please feel free to give us a call. Our telephone number is 01372 414 414. Please bring your driver's license. We do require one for legal purposes, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.